citizen. You're still here.
I wish I could play the music. It's.
I wish you could too, and I wish Mike would at least just finish this grand line.
The weed of crime bears bitter fruit. Crime does not pay. The shadow knows. The end.
Out of nowhere.
Yes, thank you to our cast. Thank you to our volunteers from the audience. And I guess we still have time. Do we want to do a Q&A?
I'm just wondering what it was that you were waiting for, that you just didn't want to finish your line.
We always shoot these, I didn't see the last line.
D-E-A-T-H, death.
What I was going to do is play a little Lady Gaga.
Another line.
But alas, timing, music. I'm playing off a CD, so it didn't really. So yeah, as you can see, whatever happens, happens, and you can't go back and fix it.
No.
But that's live radio.
That's live radio.
But they actually had a blast because they actually not only live radio, but a lot of times they did it in front of a live studio audience as well at the radio station.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Awesome.
Now do a couple lines in anime voices.
Those were anime voices.
Did you guys enjoy it? Yeah? I want to thank Kyle. I mean, like, he's the mastermind to put this together. What a great idea.
Oh, no, thanks.
It's like, it's pretty cool. A lot of work putting all the music together and everything. And putting the script is awesome, man. It was fun.
Well, all I did was look on Google, and I found the script, and I killed some trees to print off the scripts, and then...
Sweet. So this was an actual episode?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, there was no, that's copy-pasted. Directly from the... Do it again next year?
Yeah.
Let Animethon know. Let them know that you want to see anime radio back here, and
Feedback is always the key.
yes.
Always.
Make it happen.
Things getting done that you enjoy being done and that you find highly entertaining, which I hope you did. Then yeah.
How about you, voice actors?
That was fun.
That was a blast.
That was fun. I think I have another birthday.
Totally
waiting for
awesome.
lines to come through. It's
Still getting the jabs in for the... He's just having fun with it. But the character like that, you just gotta make him broad and bigger than life. And,
Yeah.
Kyle's like, yeah, you did that already.
Well, yeah. You're supposed to ham it up and have
Ham it
fun.
up. Yeah.
That's right. Apple Mary, what'd you think? How was that?
I found it very interesting, and even though I'm losing my voice, I think I did good.
Yeah, I think you did a great job. Let's have a nice job.
Takes a lot of guts to get up in front of 100 plus people.
I know.
And how was it for you, Pete?
I think I deserve more lines.
More, yes. Yes. You're on fire. That was awesome.
Outstanding.
Let's have a round of applause for Pete.
Yes.
Amanda!
Really good job. Nice work, Amanda.
I thought she was a plant.
I think we should do more of these.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
it was great. Very good job.
Chris Cason, you made a great crossplay there. Thank you.
Nice work, Margot.
Now that's gender jumping.
Up to the clinic.
So I did this last week in Anime, Iowa, and the best joke I think that happened went, Margot, Margot, and then the other person went, Polo. That was a nice little improv.
I was waiting for that to happen.
And usually, Spike and Marty get, the usual Bronx sort of thing there. But you guys made them Brits. That was a nice choice.
I was thinking about doing the New York, but I figured, well, once Paul jumped on the train, I had to board all, so.
Yeah, rock and roll. So you made some little Cockney guys.
Thank you very much.
Very cool. Did you guys study dialect at all, or you just pick it up by ear?
Now say again, sorry.
Well, did you study any dialects at all in your voice acting training, or can you just do it by ear? I know Trevor DeVell can just pick stuff up, and he does great accents as well.
I think being born and raised in England.
Oh, that would do it. That would do it.
Little bit. But yeah, spending time over there, definitely, if you get immersed, like we were on the outskirts of London a lot of the time, so. You got a lot of people talking like that over there, maybe not quite as exaggerated as what we were doing, but you know, if you're a mobster, you got to sound mean, don't you? So we threw a little bit of lock, stock and stuff in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to actually rent or take out dialect tapes from the library and just kind of.
Oh, cool.
They've got all of that stuff there, any dialect that you want to get, just get that, sit down with it, go over and just start hammering it down.
There's actually an internet site called internationalvoices.com. And it is actually like people, like voice actors from those parts of the world, and it's all their voice reels on there. And it's amazing, like you can even find like Latvia and places like regional places. It's phenomenal, but you can, the whole map of the world comes up, listing A to Z, like all the different places in the world, and you click on it, and it has male and female voiceover reels on there for commercial and animation and stuff like that. But I found it's like an awesome reference site. If you get something that's really obscure and you've got to go out and learn the accent for something, just go to internationalvoices.com and you can listen to somebody who's actually from there. And even like in the US, places like that, it actually breaks it all down regionally as well. So you got the state and then all the cities. It's pretty cool.
So these are demos in English?
No, like for example, if you went to Russia, they're speaking in Russian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, not English, but you can pick up the accents and stuff. Yeah.
Here's a voice acting question. Why do Japanese never do accents?
I don't know what you're talking about, my friend.
Well, like in Blood Plus, you have a Jamaican guy talking Japanese with a Japanese accent. Why do they never do the accents?
Kate from Sketchbook has an accent.
Yeah?
Interesting question, though.
Yeah, it is.
And I think that it's probably one best that be answered by them, because I wouldn't know.
I don't think though, just because the syntax of the language is so different. You know what I mean? Like, I would think that it would be a hard one to try and, like, if you spoke Japanese, to try and do a Jamaican accent, like pick up, because the rhythms are so different, right? You know, it's just like the cadences and the inflections and the way that they go about. Yeah, with their language versus, like, I think it's just so, I mean, literally, like, so foreign. That'd be a hard one to get your head around. Because I think just the same for us to get our head around, like, a lot of times when we have, like, a big row of Japanese names in a row, and you have to say them correctly, like as somebody from Japan would say them. And colloquially, to do that, speak like a North American accent, and hit all that thing and say it the correct way. Sometimes it's like a real bump in the road. But especially when it's like in full combat and you've got to say it properly. Like, man, when there's 3 or 4 and you got a place and a person and a thing that's Japanese, like all together, it can be really tough. Do you guys find that too? Like you get them all in a row, and they give you this slow Japanese pronunciation. You listen to a translator saying it, and you're going, "Oh crap, I am so dumb. I never know how to say this."
Well, it's always like that because you listen to hockey and when they do it, they're doing it in English and they do a French name, they stumble on the name.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah, you're right. It's true.
Or even the other way around. Here in French and they go to an English name and
Yeah.
they call it Paul Smith.
Yeah, exactly. All of a sudden